All right, well, good evening. It's another fine Saturday night at Juice and Java, I see. See some friendly faces. So Bo and I go a long way back. Everybody's heard those tales, back to the 70s. And talk amongst yourselves so you don't have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Can you hear all right? Okay. So I always come up here and think I'm going to get a cup of coffee or something to drink or eat, and Bo always says, "Rob, play something." So I go way back with Dub, who I don't know how he has the memory to recite the recitations that Dub does, but isn't he amazing? So nothing is ever planned when I come here, and that might be a good thing. So I'll try not to embarrass myself too bad, and I hope I don't bore you. So everything that's been going on lately, I think this is an appropriate song to do. I'll try and remember it. Hard times are only the other side of good times. And if you've ever wished good times would come, then you know what it's like to wish hard times are done. Don't it seem like a long, long time? Seems like a long time. Seems like a long time. Seems like a long, long time. And daytime is only the other side of nighttime. If you've ever waited for the sun, then you know what it's like to wish daytime would come. Don't it seem like a long, long time? Feels like a long time. Feels like a long time. Feels like a long, long time. Now wartime is only the other side of peacetime. And if you've ever seen how wars are won, then you know what it's like to wish peacetime would come. Don't it seem like a long, long time? Feels like a long time. Feels like a long time. Feels like a long, long time. Feels like a long time. Feels like a long time. Feels like a long, long time. Thank you. That wasn't too bad, was it? Okay. So I played bluegrass for a long time, and a lot of people want me to do bluegrass music, but you can't really do it just by yourself. It's more half grass and bluegrass. So where'd Bo go? He's always running off. So one more, two more, one more. Let's do it. Yeah. What would you like?
Just do any blues.
You want something in G?
Yeah.
Can you play in G?
Check.
Well, Kareena, where you been all night? Kareena, where you been all night? Well, your hair's all messed up and your clothes don't fit you right. Well, I've got a bird that whistles. I've got a bird that sings. I've got a bird that whistles. And I've got a bird that sings. But I ain't got Kareena. It don't mean a thing.
You just threw that in there to trip me up, didn't you?
So Kareena, where you been all night, all night? Kareena, where you been all night? Well, your hair's all messed up and your clothes don't fit you right. Well, your hair's all messed up and your clothes don't fit you right.
No, you ain't going nowhere, man. Do a song with me.
You ain't going nowhere? Let's see. Oh, geez.
Let me give you something to noodle to.
Okay.
Because I know you're a noodler, man.
I noodle all the time. Speaking of noodles, has anybody had, what's that salad that they have? Is it the Surf's Up salad? Oh my, the food here. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. That's the one that has the noodles in it, I think. And the house wines here are the best. Not that I don't drink anymore. Well, I drink water. It's usually distilled water. Are we boring you? Okay. You can go outside and smoke if you need to. That works good. So you got my reference about distilled water. Oh, we're awesome. You need to tell my wife that, okay?
You know, the fun thing about doing this open mic is I never know who's going to walk in the door, and we never know what we're going to play when we get up here. So as Rob mentioned, he and I go way back. I'm going to do a song that talks about way back.
Okay.
And he's probably never heard me do it.
What key?
It seems like yesterday I was here, dreaming my life away, drinking beer, staying up all night long, strumming on guitars with Rob, sleeping all day long, just like those big rock stars.
Ain't that the truth?
Barely living on money from tip jars. I had a little place just up the block.
That's true.
Had a French girlfriend, loved the way she talked. We'd spend our afternoons watching the TV, looking for things to do we could do for free. When we split up, she said, "You just don't do enough for me." Guilty of a dreadful selfish crime. I have robbed myself of all my precious time. Little band I thought was good, did our first gig here in the neighborhood. I hocked my old shotgun and bought a used PA. We bought a quart of rum, we drank it all that day. When the big gig come, we were all too drunk to play. Guilty of a dreadful selfish crime. I have robbed myself of all my precious time. I am guilty of a dreadful selfish crime. I have robbed myself of all that precious time. Sometimes I can't believe those days are gone. Most of my friends, they've moved along. One's in Hollywood, one's a millionaire. Some are gone for good, some still live right here. Me, I'm just the same, lost in the clouds, chasing that rain in a thundercloud. I've moved around some, it just don't matter though. One thing I've learned, there's just two ways to go. You're either living fast or you're dying slow. I am guilty of a dreadful selfish crime. I have robbed myself of all my precious time. dreadful selfish crime. Thank you. Mr. Rob English over here just a noodling away.
Oh my.
You're not going anywhere.
And there's no truer words. I've heard you do that song before. And that's pretty much the way it is. It's an amazing thing to think back on that. And I don't want to think about how young we were.
Yeah. Well, Bill mentioned what this building was way back in the day.
Yeah.
And I remember when it was a Western Auto Store. I was just a kid in the 50s, and I bought my first bicycle here.
Yep.
Yep. And that used to be a pool room right across the street over there. Drugstore right over there. This was like Andy Mayberry kind of town back then.
Last time I was here, I talked about playing at the Missile, which is where the Yin Yin is now. And the Missile, there was this band that played there called the Town Talkers. And I was severely underage, but I used to run up and down the street here with Lee Kieran, who happened to be the mayor, and he had a great nightclub, the Carnival Club. And I started hanging out with all these musicians. But I was trying to explain to somebody about the Missile over here on the corner, and they had go-go girls. That's how long ago it was. And then,
Mary that danced with the boa constrictor.
Right. And then they had... And then waterbeds became a big thing. And they literally advertised that the go-go girls would do this dance called the Gator on a waterbed at the Missile. And they actually had a stage with a waterbed on it. And the girls would roll around on a waterbed. And of course, I was young and innocent.
Proud Mary.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I remember. Okay.
Rob is one of the best flat pickers I know.
Where are we at?
So I'm going to do a little something he can flat pick. Turn that guitar off.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
What key? Are you in A? Yeah. D.
There's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any old town that I ramble all around. More pretty girls than one. Well, Mama told me last night. She gave me some good advice. She said, son, you got to stop all this rambling all around. Find yourself a sweet, loving wife. There's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any whole town that I ramble all around. There's more pretty girls than one. Lonesome road, hang down your pretty head and cry. All I can see is all those pretty little girls, and I'm hoping that I never die. More pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any whole town that I ramble all around. There's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Well, any whole town that I ramble all around, there's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one.
As I go round and round, oh, there's one thing I found. There's
More pretty girls.
Ain't it the truth?
All right, Mr. Robert English over here. I don't want to be a hog, but while I got you, we're going to do one more.
Oh, we are.
You not ready? Or you want me to put somebody else up?
Where's Emily?
Are you ready? We're going to do one more then. Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're going to do another one we don't know together.
Yeah, that's right. We can wait if you want. If you want, it's okay. I'll let Ray and them get
Whatever you're.
A lot like Doc Watson.
Well, thank you. Yes, I would say so.
He does a great job.
Yeah, Bo did and Bill did, and I actually graduated from Titusville High School. So we were there in the 50s with the space program. So where?
Oh, cool.
I lived in Stewart. You have to know where Stewart is. Yes. Yeah. I played downtown Stewart at a place called the Caboose in the early 70s. Yeah. Yeah. It was great. What key are we in?
Hey. I'm going to do a little song that I had to learn a long time ago because my name's Bo.
Bo.
And everywhere I went, people would ask me if I could do this song. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn-out shoes, silver hair, ragged shirt, and baggy pants. The old soft shoe. He could jump so high, then he'd slap his leg a step. I met him in the cell in New Orleans. He was down and out. He looked at me to be the eyes of age as he spoke right out. He talked of life, then he'd slap his leg a step. Oh, Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, please dance. Won't you please dance?
Your name?
I'm playing a D harp, so yeah. Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, oh, Mr. Bojangles, please dance. Won't you please dance? I've danced for folks at minstrel shows and county fairs all across the South. Spoke with tears how for 15 years his dog and him had traveled about. His dog up and died. After 20 years he still grieves. Mr. Bojangles, oh Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, he stands. Now dance at every chance at honky-tonks for treats and tips. Most of my time I spend behind the county bars. See, I like to drink a bit. He shook his head. And I heard someone ask him, please, oh Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, please dance. Won't you please dance? Mr. Bojangles, oh Mr. Bojangles, oh Mr. Bojangles, please dance. Won't you please dance? Won't you please dance? Won't you please dance?
All right, thank you so much, everyone. My poor buddy Rob, I threw him under the bus. He plays it in a different key.
We'll figure it out.
Emily-
Next time I come in, we'll.
What do you think, Emily? You ready?
Yeah.
Is this your capo or mine?
What you gonna say, girl?